story is The Lost Kitten. I hope you're all staying warm and safe. Kitten was happy living in the shed. She had Mum's soft fur to snuggle against, Mum's warm milk to drink, and lots of flower pots to play in. One night Mum said, "You need grown-up food now, kittens." "Like what?" asked Kitten. "Dustbin scraps or a juicy mouse," said Mum. "Yuck," said Kitten. "Don't say yuck till you've tried them," said Mum. "Now I'm going out. Stay right here till I get back. Promise?" "Promise," said Kitten, and Mum snuck out into the dark to look for food. Kitten popped in and out of her pots. She swiped at the spiders, but they all pinged away. She chased a tail, but when she caught it, she found it was hers. Suddenly she felt lonely and hungry. She wanted Mum's soft fur and Mum's warm milk. Kitten forgot all about her promise and crept out into the dark to look for Mum. With her night-time eyes, Kitten could see tall trees and grass and tangly bushes. With her nighttime nose, she could smell rotten rubbish and damp dew. With her nighttime ears, she could hear the squeaking and scratching of other nighttime animals. But she couldn't see or smell or hear Mum. And then she did see something, a shadow flapping in the night sky. "Get out of the way!" it screeched. The shadowy thing crashed into a bush. It flapped and fluttered and cried, "Clumsy idiot!" "No, you're not," said Kitten. "Anyone could fall into a bush, especially in the dark." "Not me," flapped out. Clumsy, you. I was after a mouse and you frightened it away." "Sorry," said Kitten. "I only wanted my Mum, and I only wanted my supper," screeched Owl. "Now get lost." Owl looked so feathery and furious that Kitten ran and ran until she was lost. And then she smelt something, a scrumptious sausage. Kitten put out a paw, and something said, "Grrr." "Touch that sausage and you're in big trouble," snarled Dog. He snatched the sausage and spat it out again. "Ooh, ah, hoo, ah, hot!" "Careful," said Kitten, "you'll burn your tongue." "I had burned my tongue," said Dog. The sausage began to roll. It rolled and rolled straight down the drain. "My sausage!" howled the Dog. "Sorry," said Kitten. "I only wanted my Mum, and I only wanted my sausage," said Dog. "Now get lost." Dog looked so snappy and snarly that the Kitten ran and ran until she was even more lost. And now she could hear something rustling in a dustbin. Squeaked Kitten. "Do I look like your Mum?" said Rat, popping out his head. "No," said Kitten, "my Mum's pretty." "Don't get smart with me, Fluff Brain," sneered the Rat. "But I only want," began Kitten. "To pinch my supper," snarled Rat. "Well, paws off." The dustbin began to tip. It tipped and tumbled straight into the canal. "My supper!" wailed Rat. Kitten didn't wait to be told to get lost this time. Rat looked so mad with rage that Kitten ran and ran until she was lost, so lost that she thought she would never find Mum. And then she saw something jumping in the shadows. A crisp packet. Mum? Meowed Kitten. Is that you? The crisp packet began to tremble. It trembled and trembled until... Hello, said Kitten. A juicy mouse. No, I'm not, squeaked Mouse. I'm all skin and bones, honest. I hardly get anything to eat. Neither do I, said Kitten, sadly. Oh dear, said Mouse. Have a crisp. Thanks, said the Kitten. Have you seen my mum? No, thank goodness, said Mouse. I know she's your mum, but it's just that some cats eat mice, but only if they're desperate. I'll never eat you, promise, said Kitten. Thanks, said Mouse. And then he said, listen. Kitten stopped crunching her crisps. Mouse shook until his bones rattled inside his skin. Poor Steps on the roof. It's coming to eat me, he whimpered. No, it isn't, cried Kitten. I'll look after you. And she puffed her fur and yelled, touch this mouse and you're in big trouble, Fluffbrain. Now get lost. Silence. Then the roof creaked and something said, don't speak to your mother like that. Kitten got a big telling off for going off on her own. Something awful could have happened to you, said Mum. It nearly did, said Kitten. I'm sorry, Mum. But they were so glad to see each other that Mum forgave her. Come on, there's lots to eat at home, she said. Great, said Kitten, I'm starving. Well then, said Mum, why don't you eat this measly mouse? No, cried Kitten, he's my friend, and you don't eat a friend, even if you're desperate. So Mum and Kitten invited Mouse back for supper. On the way home, Kitten thought about Owl and Dog and Rat. She hoped they'd found something else to eat, but she needn't have worried. They had. And I'm glad there was a happy ending to that pretty cute kitten story. Hope you've got some animals at home that have been looked after well. And we'll see you next time.